that trout, guys. Man. Look at that big old trout we just caught on the Ragnarok, guys. Big old little troutski right here on the Cosmo 2.0. New Ceph lure coming soon, baby. That's that Ragnarok. Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Ceph Fishing. We're gonna be at Arroyo City today. I've been trying to try out my new Ceph lures for a good minute now, but the winds have not been cooperating and they've been all over the place. Conditions have been horrible. I did go fishing a couple nights ago. Caught a really big trout. I'll probably show a clip of it somewhere on here, and a couple of keeper trouts on the Cosmo. I went fishing to San Martin yesterday, I think it was, and I landed like I think it was an 18 or 19 inch trout also on the new Ceph lure, the Ragnarok. There's one. Oh, there's one, guys. I don't know if it's a trout or a snook foot. Kind of feels like a trout. Didn't even take long. Oh yeah, it's a trout. It's a nice little trout. Woo! Nice trout. Nice trout, guys. Nice keeper trout. Woo! On the Ragnarok, baby. Let's check out that fat girl right there on the Ragnarok. First time I test this color, and look how fat that girl is. She's gonna measure like a good 17, 18 inches, but she's a fat girl, man. Let her go. And today we're gonna be testing it out again. I don't typically recommend the Ragnarok for lights, only because it is a bigger profile bait, and a lot of times when you're fishing the lights, these trouts are chasing smaller baits. So typically, whenever you're fishing lights, you want to use the regular Ceph lures, which is the Cosmo paddle tail, the Cosmo shrimp, the glow in the darks. You know, almost every color I have in the arsenal there. But for testing matters, today we're going to be throwing in the Ragnarok anyways, which is a new lure coming out soon. And if for whatever reason I'm not getting any bites, I will switch back to the original Cosmo. Usually that one tends to work really, really well in the lights. The Ragnarok was designed more for daytime fishing, wade fishing, jetty fishing, pier fishing, every kind of fishing, but not so much the lights. However, it doesn't mean it doesn't work at the lights. It's just you're gonna need a bigger fish to really hit it. But nonetheless, today we're gonna do a mixture of both. We're gonna be throwing out the Ragnarok, and we're gonna be throwing out the regular Ceph lures to be testing them out and see what we catch. So it's supposed to get windy. The wind gust is supposed to be kind of 27 mile per hour wind gust tonight, later on in the evening. But being that we are in the channel, we should have some wind cover, even if the wind gust is high. So let's see what happens. Let's get on the water and make it happen. All right, let's go. Kayaks in the water, guys. You know what that means. Let me move this a little bit up. All right. We do have our Coast Guard radio, just in case. This is never a good way to start a fishing video. Preparing for the worst, but you never know, man. We're out here by ourselves today, and I wanted to make sure I was ready just in case. You never know, my friend. Let's bring the kayak this way. All right, guys, I'm gonna try this green light right here. I'm not seeing a lot of action, but it's the one right before we get to Rick's light. But I've caught some nice trouts here before, so I'm gonna see if there's any trouts in there right now. It's still early, 8:47, so the bite should be pretty good right now, I would think. Who knows? Lately it's been kind of weird out here, but I definitely see some blow-ups. There's one. There's one. A little decent one. Let me get out of the light here, guys. Okay. I think we got a decent trout here, guys. It feels decent. Oh, not sure how big he is. Oh yeah, he's a nice one. He's a nice one. Oh. Woof. Happy Easter to you, broski. Look at that fat guy. I wonder if they'll hit the Ragnarok. That's a pretty big trout that I just got. Check it out, guys. First light. Oh man. On the Cosmo. Man, that's a fat trout. Check them out, guys. Real nice fat trout on the Cosmo. I wonder if I should throw the Ragnarok in there. Let's try to catch another one before we throw the Ragnarok in there. They're feeding them. You can see them blowing up. But again, for the lights, you really want to use a smaller lure. So, let's see if we can get another one to bite. Oh. The trick is to throw it into the dark and bring it into the light. Try it again. Had a bad cast. Should be a little better there. There's one. Not a big one, but a keeper nonetheless. He just spat freaking micro minnow, freaking glass minnows all over me. That's what they're feeding on right now. That's why they're, check it out, nice little 15.5 or so. They're feeding on glass minnow right now. That's why they're being a little bit more picky on the bite. And like I just spat glass minnow all over me. Freaking barfed all his food on me. You never want to get too close to the light because they'll feel the pressure of the kayak. Just like on a boat. So they're feeding on glass minnow, but the hungry ones will definitely hit the lure. Usually when they're feeding on glass minnow like that, you want to throw something really small, like a fluke, a very small, like 1 inch, 1.5 inches. Oh, I got a thump on it. There it is. Relax, dude. Not a keeper. Well, nah, he's probably like a 14.5. The Cosmo is doing what it's supposed to do, though. Finding them. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and move out of there. Definitely some trouts in there, but a lot of small guys. Mixture of, I mean, we got that bigger one earlier today, but they're feeding on a lot of glass minnow right there. I'm gonna see if I can find anything over here on this side. So this is Mr. Rick's light on the left-hand side here. He built a real nice little dock there for his little boat. And he's got 2 lights there now. And the last time, like I said, the last time I came over here, I flew my drone over here, I seen a lot of fish on his underwater light. So I'm gonna hope that there's some there, and it kind of looks like there might be. I don't know. Let's find out. His light in the past that I haven't visited lately, I haven't visited his light much lately, but his light in the past, when I first found it, it used to produce, man, some nice fish. So we're gonna see here in a bit. I've seen some nice fish blowing up on this dock light he has here, but the underwater light is the one that really intrigues me. Okay. Oh, here's one. It's a good one. If it's a trout, it's a good one. Okay. 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 Ooh, it's a nice one, guys. See if I don't lose him. Oh, man. Oof. He wet me for sure. Okay. Man, hopefully he didn't wet you guys. Okay. I don't want to get too close to the light over there. Oh, man. He's a good one, guys. There's a good trout right here, baby. Oof. It's a big one. Oh, man. Oh, man. Just give it up, brother. Give it up. He just keeps diving. Oh, there he goes. Oh, man, it's a fat girl, guys. This is a fat trout. Oh, man. On the Cosmo. Jeez, man. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know what these trouts are doing right now, man, but they are feeding. They are getting fat right now, I'll tell you that much. Check out this real fat, nice trout, guys. I don't have my ruler with me to measure her, but she's probably pushing 24, 25 inches. But it's a really nice trout. This is my Cosmo. I want to throw the Ragnarok, but I think the lure's too big, but I might throw it in a little bit here. Let's see if we can get another big girl like this. Oh, that one wet me. Hopefully it didn't wet you guys. Okay. Okay. That was a good one, man. That one put up a fight, I'll tell you that. Tell you that much. That one put up a fight. I want to say I see some fish blowing up on the underwater light, so I'm gonna go over there in a second here. But I keep seeing some fish blowing up here as well, and I've been getting thumps. So let's find out if there's any more fish here. Guys, this is why it's really, really important to always have a light on the kayak or a 360 light. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background, but there was a boat coming my direction with no navigation lights, no spotlight, no nothing, and he was booking it hard. I don't know if he's inexperienced. It definitely sounded like that boat was jumping up and down a lot, and it wasn't even that crazy out there for it to be doing that. So I'm not sure who this gentleman was, but he was definitely putting himself at risk with no lights on in the middle of the night. Definitely hear it. Is that a boat? Dang, that dude is freaking booking it with no lights on. That's crazy. Sounds like he doesn't know how to drive it either. No lights on whatsoever. That's insane, dude. This is not an area you want to drive with lights off, especially no navigation lights either. Sometimes there's logs and laydowns and stuff like that here. You do not want to hit those with your boat. Dude was booking it. All right, guys, so I saw a really nice underwater light that has some bait blowing up on it. So I decided to skip the new Ragnarok lure underneath it, which is a bigger profile lure that you guys will see soon, I promise. And it'll be for sale online only. But check this out. There's one. Got one, guys. I think it's a snook. Okay, on the drop. On the Ragnarok. I don't know if it's gotta be a small snook. I'm watching Texas Tandem on here on his kayak. Okay, a little snook, probably like a little 19er. Oh, never mind, it's a trout, guys. That's a big old trout on the Ragnarok. Jeez, look at that trout, guys. Man, I can't show you the lure, but let me show you the fish we just caught on the Ragnarok. This is the Cosmo 2.0. Look at that big old trout we just caught on the Ragnarok, guys. Big old little trout ski right here on the Cosmo 2.0. New Ceph lure coming soon, baby. That's that Ragnarok. Get you some when they come out, man. First fish I've landed. First fish I've ever hooked on a Ragnarok so far. I started fishing. It's been a really slow night. And first fish, literally the first fish I've ever caught on the Ragnarok. And this is what it is. That's crazy. That just means that there's so many big fish to come, man, which is the reason why I went with this kind of bait. And man, check it out, guys. What a beauty. Watching Texas Tandem on here on his kayak journey, learning the areas. He's been struggling a little bit, but you'll get it. You'll get it, bro. You'll get it. We all started like that. All right, let me pause you for a second. All right, girl, we're gonna let you go. We didn't measure her, guys, but she looks like she measures a good 24, 25. We're gonna let her catch her breath real quick, and then we're gonna let her go. What a big girl. I thought it was a snook for a minute. First keeper fish on the Ragnarok, and it's a freaking gigantic trout. It's not huge, but it's a good 23, 24 inch trout, maybe 25. Everybody's been saying that the bite's been kind of slow. So catching this beauty right here is just amazing right now, considering. There you go. There you go. Good job. Getting mullet freaked me out. I think I see a silhouette in front of me, and it's a small little trout. Small little trout. Where's one? Fuck. Not a big guy, but definitely a keeper. Yeah, you gotta pay attention to the bait. And these guys have been feeding on small baits all night, so good little 15 and a half. Gotta give them what they want. And the Ragnarok is a little bit bigger than the regular lure, Ceph lure, so if it's a big fish, it'll pick it up. But a lot of times when you're hitting the lights, it's a mixture of a lot of small fish. and occasionally some decent size, but for the most part, small fish. And this is why the Ceph lures are very, very effective in the lights, because they're so small. Oh, it came off. Oh, my drag is too tight. There you go. The Ceph lures are for like when the fish are very finicky. The regular Ceph lures are perfect for that. When they're very, very finicky and they want small profile lures. Good little bite. There's one. This one might be a keeper. Definitely a keeper, I think. Oh yeah. Oof, this was a good 17er. The good 17er, guys, on the Cosmo. Check it out. Yeah, these guys are hitting small baits, so not a good time to try the Ragnarok. We're probably going to try the Ragnarok during the day somewhere where there's some big old fish, some big old trouts and some big old reds. Maybe I'll throw it in a little bit here, you never know. Maybe some of these trouts will smack it. I'm going to start heading back.
Oh yeah, baby. Look at that monster carp. Woo! Baby, woo!
All right, guys, we are back at the boat ramp. The wind started to pick up. I know the forecast said it was going to pick up around 1 in the morning to like 27-mile-per-hour wind gust. It's already like 12 o'clock in the morning, so we're going to go ahead and call it. 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. We did like a 3.5-hour session. It started off really good. The fish were definitely hitting the Cosmo, but then as I started kind of bouncing around different lights, trying to see if I can find some new ones, we didn't really catch anything else. Got a couple of thumbs here and there, but nothing really committed anymore. And these trouts were definitely fitting on a lot of glass minnow today, so they had a lot of glass minnow to pick from. So they kept dumping the lure, but they weren't really committing to take it. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it. And real quick, guys, just in case you guys missed some of the other videos, we do have a kayak tournament coming up on June 15th. It's a kids tournament. The kids will be fishing on land in Port Isabel at the Arturo Galvan Park. If you want any of the information, go to my Facebook page at SetFishing/YouTuber, message me directly or check the post, or go to First Annual Ceph Fishing Kayak Tournament, or I believe it is. I'll link it somewhere here so you guys can go to that page. It's a page that we just started, and that's kind of where we're posting like the roster and all the things like that for the tournament coming up. And there's going to be a lot of giveaways, cash prizes, charters, fishing rods, reels, a lot of different things. It's going to be awesome. So don't miss it. If you own a kayak, make sure you register. If you have any kids and you want them to have a chance of winning some cash prizes or trophies or things like that, make sure you enroll them as well. For any more information, messages on Facebook. We have a lot of sponsors already, and we're still looking for more sponsors. So if you know anybody that wants to sponsor the kayak tournament, we're going to have your logo displayed on a banner. And I'm going to be placing some of the sponsors throughout the videos going forward, on the bottom of the videos, so you guys know who these sponsors are. Some of them are charters, captains. We have sportmen, all kinds of sponsors you guys will see on there. So message me if you're interested in sponsoring the channel. I'm sorry, the tournament. and message me if you guys are interested in joining the tournament. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be hosting it with Kayak Los Cico, Louis 956 Fishing, and Albert from Filet Outdoors. So that's pretty much about it. Not a lot of fish today, unfortunately. It was winds were getting kind of rough, so I didn't want to stay out there too late, and I didn't really want to be out here for 4, 5, or 6 hours. I wanted to get a quick video for you guys just before we roll into the week, since I am going to be working the rest of the week. I don't know if I'm going to be on the water tomorrow or not, so at least now you'll have something to watch. So thank you guys very much for being a part of the channel. Thank you for viewing this video. Make sure you give it a like, give a thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed, and see you on the next one. Peace.